哇，那边房子都直接。
From July 18th.
When it rains in China, it's not just weather. It's the voice of the sky. A rhythm the land knows well. A signal that something is shifting, something ancient and powerful. From the farmlands of Yunnan to the concrete jungle of Shanghai. Rain doesn't simply fall, it arrives like a presence. You feel it in the wind first. In the silence before the drops. In the way people glance up, knowingly. As if the clouds are about to speak. China's rainy season begins in early summer. When warm, wet air from the South China Sea starts its yearly journey inland. This is the East Asian monsoon, a mighty breath of nature. That sweeps across cities, mountains, rivers, and forests. It comes slowly at first. A drizzle. A murmur. Then suddenly, downpour. Heavy. Relentless. Alive. In the south, like in Guangdong or Fujian, the rains can last for days. The air becomes thick. Windows fog. Streets glisten. People walk without rush, used to wet shoes and soaked clothes. Life doesn't stop, it adjusts. In the countryside, rain is more than weather, it's life. It waters the rice fields. It feeds the fish ponds. It fills the rivers that run between mountain and valley. But too much, and the same rain that brings life begins to take. Flooding is a quiet fear. In some villages, bridges vanish overnight. In some cities, cars float like paper toys. Every year, thousands are forced to leave their homes. As the waters rise and rivers overflow. In 2021, in Yunnan province, the skies opened like never before. A year's worth of rain fell in just 3 days. Trains were trapped. Streets turned into rivers. People stood on rooftops, calling for help. And the world watched in shock. As a modern city drowned beneath the storm. But China knows rain. It remembers the great floods of the past. The Yellow River changing course. The Yangtze bursting its banks. The ancient dynasties that rose and fell with the water's mercy. That's why today, China builds differently. There are massive dams. Underground drainage tunnels. Entire sponge cities designed to soak up excess rain like forests. The country is learning how to live with water, not just fight it. And yet, each drop that falls still holds power. Not just physical, but emotional. In Chinese poetry, rain is longing. It's the sigh of a lover. The tears of a wanderer. The soft voice of home. In old films, it's always raining when the characters remember. In folk songs, it falls when people miss someone far away. And even today, when it rains in a small village in Sichuan, you might find an old man sipping tea by a window. Watching the rain fall, wordless, peaceful. Rain has shaped Chinese life for thousands of years. It decides when to plant. When to harvest. When to pause. When to run. Even in the massive cities, Beijing, Shanghai, Chengdu. When rain falls hard and sudden, everything slows down. The busy pace softens. The noise dims. People take shelter under awnings and in metro stations. Sharing umbrellas, or just waiting in silence. And then, just as suddenly as it arrived, the rain fades. The sun breaks through the clouds. Pavement steams. Leaves shine. And life picks up again. But the land remembers. Because rain in China doesn't just water the earth. It waters memory. It waters culture. It waters everything. So when it rains in China, look up. Breathe in. And listen. Because the rain, it's not just falling. It's telling a story.